heroic in every sense of the word. I can't thank them more than that. They're true heroes in our community.
On Friday night, Spanish Fork police and fire were called to an area near Arrowhead Trail in Main Street after a single vehicle went off the road and rolled into the river. Two bystanders did not hesitate to help. Spanish Fork Fire tells us the two made a significant impact in saving the driver's life, who was transported to a local hospital in stable condition on Friday night.
We run down underneath the bridge. First thing we notice is a white car truck tipped upside down.
Friday night, Preston Hahn and his wife were on their way home when they heard an accident
here in Spanish Fork, and it was called in as a report of a single vehicle that had went off the road and rolled over into the river.
Hahn and another bystander jumped into action to help.
We were really getting frantic because it was probably 30 seconds till we got to the car, and with all this checking the doors, trying to lift, all that kind of stuff, it just seemed like 5+ minutes.
In the midst of the chaos, while trying to get to the driver,
we see the top of his head, so we dart over there and we grab him, get him up on the rock.
They made all the impact in the world. Those two individuals saw this accident happen. They stopped their vehicles and ran down the embankment to the water.
Chief of Fire and EMS of Spanish Fork says Hahn and Stephanie Fox's actions were critical in saving the driver's life, who was the only individual in the vehicle that rolled into the Spanish Fork River.
Anytime you can highlight the act of heroism from somebody inside the community, it's always a uplifting event.
Hahn says it was just reaction.
Just knowing somebody's in there, we just went in. I mean, I doubt she even thought about it much either, but just jumped in, didn't notice the coldness.
Saying all that matters is that the gentleman who was driving is okay.
I don't know if I'd just call it heroic or not. I was just doing things that I would hope everybody does, or most people do anyways.
A humble hero who hopes others would do the same.
I personally think you got to do everything you can to help someone. This truck was underneath the bridge. If me and Stephanie and my wife weren't there, he would have just stayed there till morning. No, I don't think anybody would have seen him.
Encouraging people to always lend a hand when they can.
Keep putting forth a good foot in helping your neighbors and being there when in their time of need.
In Salt Lake City, Avery Klanowski, Fox 13 News, Utah.